Greetings, Smite enthusiast. My name is Flesh, and I'm here bringing the series Gods of Conquest. Today, we'll be focusing on Fenrir, the Unbound. Fenrir is a hybrid of an assassin and bruiser role, including a role in jungling during Conquest. The god is an excellent god who is strong early game, with decent harass and his strong potential to gank with his ultimate, Ragnarok. Unfortunately, Fenrir runs into trouble mid-game, and being one of the squishier gods in Smite, he's very limited in teamfights. Without further ado, let us get started. Fenrir's jungling ability is strong with his seizing howl, giving him lifesteal and clearing camps easily. He should, however, focus on ganking enemy teams pushing too close to towers, because his ultimate and harassing ability can stop momentum in enemy lanes. Fenrir should gank early after acquiring his ultimate and secure kills for the enemy team. Beware, Fenrir can't take too much damage during ganks. Set up an ambush through team coordination for early kills and first blood. Another strong point of Fenrir is destroying squishy mages and support heroes in lane. When facing a support team with little or no escape abilities like Anubis and Poseidon, ganking with Fenrir ruins lanes with mages and support heroes who can't take a beating. Once Fenrir gains enough momentum in farming, he is a frightening presence to early game ganks in all lanes. Finally, Fenrir's jungling ability allows him to place wards and control his presence on the map. When enemies are fleeing from a teamfight or low on health in the jungle, Fenrir has the best opportunity to clean up teamfights. His ability truly shines when chasing down foes escaping from teamfights and picking them off with his ultimate. With all of these abilities to harass and gank enemies in complete fear, Fenrir has a few setbacks in his hybrid role. Like most assassins in Smite, Fenrir is very squishy and cannot take hits very easily. Fenrir may be classified as a bruiser and assassin, but his abilities are very dependent on power more than defense. Ganking requires patience and coordination. If Fenrir is counter-ganked by a jungler like Arachne, the favor in battle may shift against our Unbound deity. His mortal enemy in these encounters as well are tanking gods such as Ares and Vulcan, who can neutralize Fenrir's harassing abilities. Avoid ganking tanks and focus on gods who are not building into physical protection. Including being a squishy god, Fenrir lacks ability to participate in most teamfights. His role focuses on single target DPS and take out lone gods wandering without a teammate. Stalking outside of teamfights is best suited for Fenrir until there is an opportunity to gank a weakened god and change the tide of battle. If Fenrir is ambushed by a teamfight, it is best for him to escape with Unchained and leave the battlefield. His final weakness, which may be the most crucial area for Fenrir to improve on, is his mid-game potential. Around the mid-game, carries accumulate items for their roles and other gods start to build into their optimal builds. Failing in ganks and perishing in the battlefield too often will hurt Fenrir's mid-game potential. With a high amount of item dependency, if Fenrir is slow on farm will be very behind, enough to where his presence will be very weak. Overall, Fenrir is a strong ganking assassin who can single-handedly kill a lone god in battle. Ganking an early game against gods with very low defensive spells establishes Fenrir's frightening presence. Coordinating Fenrir with his ultimate will change the battle if needed. However, because of his abilities, he offers very little in teamfights besides his ultimate. Being an assassin also makes him very low on durability and easy to gank too. Relying on extreme harassing and proper ganking, Fenrir will be a very fearful presence on the battlefield.
Time to hunt.